Hello! And I've nearly finished. Only 2 more scenarios to go, and let's have a look at the first of those. Most importantly, more than just only 2 more scenarios to go, no more painful scenarios I don't like, because I actually enjoy the last 2 scenarios. I say this, but I'm not sure I have a completed Lucky Lake anywhere. I have a feeling that in all my years of owning the game, I've never actually completed it. So, what have we got? What are we going to be facing today and onward? So, with unlimited funds, but a challenging lake location, this park will be a challenge to expand and manage. No, it won't. Not in the slightest, not compared to all the previous parks we've just been through. This, pretty much, I think this may, other than the slightly higher guest number, be easier than Crazy Castle, because... Why do I say that? Well, the thing is, it's an unlimited money park, but it already has a few rides. It already seems to be kind of happily running itself. The guests are okay, the park rating is okay. And you go, yes, but what about this challenging lake location? Well, there's a small thing called unlimited funds. I make some sort of demented Taurus in the middle of the... Well, you know... It's a Taurus in the 90s with a low polygon Taurus. Oh, this is going well, isn't it? Already started. So let's go have a look at what we've got. So we've got a big puddle. Yes, lovely. And we also have a really nice roller coaster. Actually, I like this. It goes around the brain melter like that. It sort of wanders up through here. It's a little bit like Nevermore Park's transport coaster. It sort of has these multiple stations. But, you know, someone had fun building this. This is quite a good coaster. But they named it Mine Train Coaster 1. You did all of this work, and then you didn't even think of a name. So I've already been through my thing that. There's a lot of love in Chris Sawyer's games. There's a lot, you know, you could see the care and effort that was put into all of the game mechanics Chris Sawyer wrote, all of the graphics that Simon Foster did. But Rollercoaster Tycoon, you do see this, like, Mine Train Coaster 1, really. There's actually a fun secret to this coaster in this scenario. I don't know how many people noticed this, but it actually has a stat penalty. This first section is not long enough. So let's go fix that. Let's fix the roller coaster. So you'll notice 4.48. I'm going to go and meddle with that. So I don't think it needs too much. So we're just going to build a little bit there, and then a little helix up. And it doesn't. That should be pretty much all it needs, just to go over this here. And come back down through here. I think that that won't work, will it? Yes, let's just build a roller coaster which derails itself and kills all the guests. That'll be an excellent way to... Oh, of course, the park racing is getting low. Because I just took out the kind of the premier ride. One thing I'm also going to do... It's fine, it will survive. We will be okay for a while, so I'm going to get this down to 5 trains. I don't know how many trains it would actually allow you to have fully, but give this down to 5 trains. And test it. And name it. Let's call it... It goes round. Let's call it Circumferator. Which apparently, while I was doing a little bit of research, yes, Timberwolf actually did some research. It happens sometimes, believe it or not. It's some kind of surveying instrument. Very old one. Sort of when, you know, surveying was done, let's point a twig at this and guess how much mud we need, or whatever. Yes, I was mostly looking to see if it was anything rude, because, you know, sounded like that, Circumferator. Something that you might put in a hole. Oh. So anyway, we're off to a fantastic start. Brilliant. You've gone in with the premise of, well, this is not a particularly challenging scenario, so you're not going to learn anything about gameplay. And then you've said something which could be construed as a little bit rude. So, YouTube's going to be, excuse me, we would have liked to serve some advertising on this. We'd have quite liked to have sold people whatever YouTube advertises for. We have premium now. So I don't know what they advertise for. Only toothpaste or pigeons. Yes. There we go. So yes, I may, the people at YouTube watching me upload this, because obviously at the massive company, they are totally looking for Rollercoaster Time. Rollercoaster Time? Wow, maybe I should have called the channel that. Maybe I should set that up, and then people would have been like, oh yes, I know where to find roller coasting action, rather than going, when are you going to get back to doing OpenTCD videos? I thought that was your thing. It all crashes to ground. Yes. Yes, the YouTube are going to be going, we wanted to advertise pigeons to all of your 20 viewers, and now you've made references to sticking a circumferator up your hole, so we can't do it because it's rude. Remember the early ones of this series where they used to kind of at least... Well, they went okay. Oh, I'm not testing it. They're... Is it too late to just delete everything and start again? For this series, if nothing else. Recording for 6 minutes, it's gone badly. Probably sooner or later the dog's going to clomp up the stairs or something. And okay. So what I want to do, well, let's leave that mess there for now. But I kind of want to do something like the origins of Fort Park, which was built around gravel pits with a lake, where they kind of just reclaimed all the terrain gradually. Slowly sort of built over the lake, kind of drained bits of it and added more land. So I can do that. I'm going to look to slowly build up sections of this park. And I think because I say, I go, oh yeah, yes, it's all a little bit too easy. There's not much challenge in it. But there should be a nice challenge in making a kind of nicely themed park. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to build a sort of big rock around here. And I'm going to drop some of this down, so give it some sort of cliff edge bits. And then when I start tracking this again, this should preserve some of the cliffs. Well, I know how to play this game. That's gone well. So can't even do terrain now. Okay, fine. Let's just at least try to get this sort of less rubbish, maybe. Well, there's sort of a little bit of cliffage going on. Not very good cliffage. Let's see if we can get this out nicely, because what I want to do is put a nice kind of... We've already got a proper mine train coaster. I think we could put a nice sort of mine ride in here. And that would look okay. It's a bit of a terrain coaster. Things like that. So, yeah, okay. So that's all looking a little bit... Not entirely happy with this. Yeah, well, that's the watchword of the series, isn't it? That you're not entirely happy with it. Let's keep going. Let's make this less of a pyramidal horror. Let's try to make it look at least somewhat nice. So this can kind of going to be my mine island or something. Circumferator. Yes, so there's the point that I was making. Circumferator starts with this massive stats penalty, which then means that it's kind of... it's a much better roller coaster than you actually think if you go and fix it. I should get some staff. Lots of handy. I can just have handy coming out of my ears. Probably the same hole that I stuck the circumferator in. There you go, YouTube. This isn't rude. I was just talking about... Oh no, that's just as bad, because I don't think they like you doing dangerous things either, so encouraging people to stick a sort of probably few hundred years old surveying instrument that's probably caked in mud and other things into their ear is probably just as bad. And let's have some cultists as well. This is one of those parks where you don't have to worry about money, so you can just hire cultists. And maybe I should build a ride. Maybe that's the thing that people come and watch me to do. Watch me to do a Well, actually, one of the things that people say they watch for, and it varies between people, because some people actually really dislike it and they go and things, is the sort of general standard of pronunciation and grammatical correctness and things like that. And apparently that's now I can't even maintain that. Okay, so did mine rides? Well, yes. How do these work? This is like, so. Do that. So we get a helix down here. So we're going to go down here, straight into a helix. And then sort of come across here a little bit. Go a little bit around here. This is going to be quite a big click the duck, click the duck, click the duck, click the duck, click the duck. Oh dear. I wonder what this feels like something that the Victorians talking about sort of their surveying instruments and whatnot. It kind of feels like that's not going to work. That's going to have to be flat. That's going to have to be flat like that. And they would have a word for a room in which you go to slowly lose your mind. Because I feel, our back bedroom isn't really covering the full extent of the horror that goes on in here. Let's do a little helix. It's going to be quite intense if I do that. It's going to be just in the way, apparently, is the bigger problem. Oh, dear, well. Okay, so we could go round here. And then we could do the little helix up. I quite like the idea of a mine ride, which has a good sort of cave system going on. It's more of a Minecraft ride than a mine ride. So we're going to come down here. We're going to sort of come out this way. And that actually, yes, I quite like the idea that this goes below the station and then hops around here. We need to go and tidy up the exit around here. So we're going to come out around here. So this is going to sort of pop down like that. Around here like that. So yeah, maybe. Yes, we could go around there like that. That looks nice. Now, I'm kind of hoping I should put an on-ride photo section somewhere. They don't really have anywhere good to put it. Well, we don't need to sell the on-ride photos, do we? That's kind of a pointless exercise in these scenarios. Okay, so pop that round there. Let's go through some... we can't go through any breaks, so... Okay, so I might do just an S-bend around here. And then do a larger radius turn into there. This actually looks fairly... this looks fairly okay, I think. Possibly. And what we could do is we have the entrance over here. And, yes, my accidental catchphrase. Entrance here. Exit here. For anybody who was looking for that. This is a bit of a sort of nonsense there, isn't it? Oh, and that... Of course, there's the thing below it. That's why you can't raise the land up like that. That's okay. There we go. That can go below the entrance, so makes that look a little bit less dodgy. What was I saying about this? Is going to be a really nicely well-themed park, and no, it's not. You're going to make a horrible mess of it. This should be fairly okay capacity-wise. So I'm going to bring this out sort of here, I guess. And then we're going to have the path, which goes around there. So there we go. So this is going to have to go up, so it goes over the top of the ride. We're going to have to come down here and then round to the exit. So, not sure. Is this going to work? Is this going to be okay? Is this going to be horrible? Who knows? Yes, so we got something going on here. I should test this. Let's test this. Let's see if this is going to work out. Okay. In that whole world of... Do I know what I'm doing? No, not in the slightest. So yes, it goes down this nice helix. Let's see how exciting it is with just one lap. Because a lot of the mine trains, especially the classic Chesington runaway train, had two circuits. So whether there's a nice balance between capacity and some sort of having excitement of making it do two circuits. Yeah, I think let's see what the stats are with one circuit. Because the second circuit it's almost you get it for free because the thing's up at a decent speed by that point. So 42 seconds. I think yes, we could have a 2-lap. It's going to be a 2-lap thing. Now I want to make the thing here. So I want to present something in a useful thing, which is just not me wittering on endlessly. So let's have a little bit of a sort of peninsula going across here. And then let's have this go through here. Oh, so much for that. So much for that indeed. Let's go over there like that. And then we should be able to come down and go across to here and join that. Good. So riders can get over to here. And then to make this a nice loop of path. So this is going to go down here and then under. Oh, no, it won't let me. No, come on. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. There we go. That can go under there and then that. Can I pop up around there? Yes, perfect. So we have a nice loop going around there. There's a mine island. And then let's have a little bit of that. Let's pop some things there. Let's have a nice little bit of there. Do we have some nice water features or anything? Yes, a little fountain. So but there we've got. Yes, we've got some mine theming as well, so we can. What? Oh yes, of course. You have to rotate these, don't you? We're going to call this Mine Island, and I guess we'd better make it minier than it's Mine Ride 1. I'm going to call this. And the classic thing. The classic thing is just Runaway Mine Train, but that feels a little bit sort of cheeky, doesn't it? Got some little. Let's call this. Let's call this Golden Gulch Railroad or something. Well, actually, no. Yeah. Yes. Let's go Golden Gulch Railway. Fine. Doesn't need to be particularly. Yeah. Don't need to get it that right. It's only Rollercoaster Tycoon. There we go. Right. Let's see if we can do a little house or something. Some sort of prospector's kind of claim around here. That's looking a little bit over the top, isn't it? Less of the junk. Let's have some wheels or something and some bits around here. There we go. That's looking sort of all right. Ooh, yes. That would be good, wouldn't it? Have that. So just raise this up. Raise this up. We can put the mine on top of there. The scenario might take a while, but it's a fairly easy goal, so that's the whole point of letting it take a while. Now, these mine rides, these are worth building sort of fairly decent theming and things, because they do get quite a good boost from having lots of themed stuff going on around them. So we are going to do a little bit of that. Oh no, and then that's clipping through there as well. That's just not good. There we go. That's okay. Yeah. Let's see. Is this allowed to go on there? Okay. So just some regular walls, I think. Maybe that. Yes. There we go. Looks okay. And walls, I don't think give much of a scenery bonus. So maybe we shouldn't do so much of that. That's okay. Yes. Maybe a few little trees and things. Cacti around here. Yeah. Some trees on top of there. There we go. That's an okay little pine, right? Oh, nowhere to buy food. Okay, so we should make that. Maybe that can be one of the features of Golden Gulch, is that it's a place you can buy food. So let's get this up to here. Maybe like that. Ooh, no, don't do that. Yeah, we have a little sort of food court in Golden Gulch. So I'm going to just pop this up here. Yeah. Let's make it all nice and flat. There we go. That's good. So I'm going to put a little food court in. We can have a. So what shop should we have in the centre? So centre we can be a. Maybe just an info zone. Yes, let's do, of course, prospectors maps. There we go. That's really good. That's nice and themed. Timberwolf actually doing theming. Ooh. Yes. Golden Gulch. Bones. And maybe what else? What else can we do as a food stall? There, what's nice and Western themed? There we go. Okay, you're going to call that's golden glazed donuts. Go, that's good. So should we have some drinks as well? Yes, yeah. Yes, of course, just old-fashioned lemonade. Not an old-fashioned with lemonade, which I think would be an awful idea. Basically just a whiskey and lemonade with some extra sugar, but that's not a good idea, an old-fashioned with lemonade. But let's start building. Do we have a good transport route? Yes, we've got a nice sort of old-fashioned railroad here, so I might, rather than just sort of keep going on with this, just build a proper transport railroad, because I don't really build one of those in my parks. I sort of noticed that the only one I did with was Alpine Adventures, where I sort of cheated it in to build it because I thought it was important, but no, I've not really done that before, have I? So let's build a railroad. Let's build that. So get to go under there. And then maybe along here. Planning this is exactly like OpenTTD, where I just do things with no planning whatsoever. Not thought in the slightest about what I want to do, where my railroad should go, how it should work. I'm just going to build it. No, stop that! It's game. You're unreasonable. That's not really unreasonable, I guess. Okay, fine. Just keep. Get to be a very flat-bottomed lake. You're just going to find people sort of paddling in it at this rate. So okay, so I'm going to go along here. I'm going to build that. Then we're going to have the station platform. So not too long a platform, I think. Sort of, yeah. So let's do that. Let's get rid of that actually, because I quite like the idea that this would actually be cut into the land. So there we go. That's all nice. Yeah, that looks long enough. That's okay. So we're going to go around here. And then what I'm going to do, I think, is just sort of give us some more land to work with. I'm going to start building this up to the level of the railway. Ruining this all. Just reclaim some land. This might be something around here. Maybe I might do something with this bit and go, this is going to be another part of Golden Gulch, just around here. Who knows? We're going to build some railway around here. Where's this thing that I want to put the railway? Could you build paths over it? Yes, you can. It's something that I never realised for ages in Rollercoaster Tycoon, was that you could build paths over the railway, and it would. Okay, game, I will give you this. Challenging lake location. Not challenging in terms of difficulty, just challenging in terms of my ability to keep going and doing what I'm doing. So this is going to be something else. It's going to be something else around here. So we're going to pop the train line around here. We're going to do something fancy, maybe. Yeah. Let's have a platform. How long is the platform? That was the thing that I was doing, wasn't it? It's long. Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 platform. Let's make a platform. There we go. So there. So I'm going to put that there. Mm-hmm. And yes, I'm going to flatten this out and possibly do something with this. And just tee into Golden Gulch, maybe there. Okay, so I will want to expand the railway at some point, but for now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it back round here. Probably go, aim to go maybe somewhere near the park entrance. So, where is the park entrance? It's down here. Oh dear, this is some great railroad. Well, I'm practically playing OpenTTD now. I'm building a big straight railroad. So, I should probably have a little bit of turnage going around here. And around there we go. So, yes, the entrance around here. Let's see if we can build that up to the level of something. So this possibly be something as well here. Maybe you should put the kiddie rides around here because when guests come into the park, they're going to have a low intensity preference. So, okay, let's get this up to 8. And yes, so the guests will have a low intensity preference coming into the park. So yes, maybe the kiddie rides and stuff can go down towards the start, and that can go there. Lovely. Oh, now I get to do a lot of entrance here, exit here. Entrance here, exit here. Don't know if this is going to allow for particularly efficient loading or not, but let's actually get this down a bit. Yeah, actually, no, I'm going to leave that up there. I'm going to do entrance not there. I'm going to do entrance 1. As we rotate, I wish to gyrate wildly, just rotate the screen. And an exit there. So let's test this. That's a few. Well, they'll be okay. So this is going to be, of course, Transport Tycoon Deluxe. So yeah. So okay, so this is going to be very dull. We don't really want to start trapping guests around here. That's going to end really badly. So I do need to think a bit about how I'm going to get this to be more of a viable. Come on, try to be nicely themed. Don't just build huge straight lines everywhere. It's bad gameplay. It's not sufficiently entertaining gameplay. If you're just going, I'm just going to build horrible straight lines everywhere. You did that. I built my fair share of parks like that when I early on had the game. This is huge sort of straight square expanses with just paths running across them, like sort of one roller coaster right at the end of it. Okay, so that's doing a thing, I guess. Now, should do something cool here. Should do something like just have a big underground section. Yeah. And what? Why am I not allowed? Why am I not allowed that? Okay, we're trying to build it here, and here has problems. Okay, so that needs to be raised and or lowered. Not sure we can raise or lower there, so we might have to go underneath and then come back round here, and then go. Okay, so that will do. There we go. That's a nice way of doing that, isn't it? No, go the comments. No, that's a horrible way of doing it. You should be ashamed. Why did you even think of it? Yeah, so let's have the queue line entrance. We're doing blue queues, aren't we? Queues, we're having the blues in here. So actually, this is okay. I did something that didn't suck horribly for once. Yes, nice. Right, okay. So it's not going to be very exciting, but it is a transport ride. Doesn't need huge excitement bonuses. So yes, so we're going to do that. We're going to have. So let's have a thing. Let's paint these. Let's get these. So this is going to be kind of sort of kiddie land around here. Put some checkerboard just to sort of remind me that that's what it's supposed to be. Do we have the big sweeps or anything? No. Yeah, I've got some pumpkins. That's not really correct. Okay, fine. Some chess piece trees or something. There you go. And then that bit round here coming off Golden Gulch, I think would be good as a desert. Okay, put some sand there. Oh no, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong underwater. No. So we can get that little bit less strident under there. There we go. Now, this is going to annoy guests, so we are going to have to link that up quite quickly, but I think that is a nice start. And I shall see you for more Lucky Lake in a future episode.